then go back and shit on it. Yeah, how you like it, motherfucker? Like I told y'all, I don't read. I don't listen either. I just like override voice. That's why I play with Bunny, cause she don't be listening either.
At this rate, Ingress is more likely to be destroyed by the Colossi than Vulgus. To prevent that from happening, we must close the dimensional wall immediately.
Got a question about the operation? I've received the intercept battle results from Seneca. This won't do. Since we have the Ironheart, closing at least one part of the dimensional wall might be a good idea. Everyone, we're going to use the Ironheart at the Albion Prime hands. It's time to fulfill our desire to
One step close to being ultimate.
Enzo, prepare to activate the Prime hands.
Yes.
Affirmative.
Descendant, why don't you go and observe? Since you played a key part in securing the Ironheart, you should experience this glorious moment firsthand. The future of humanity will change from here on out. I'm proud of you.
HQ, the Ironheart is in position. Prime hands ready to be activated.
I never thought that I'd live to witness this moment. Activate Prime hands. I'll also head. Enzo, what happened? Why has the emergency stop been activated?
It's the guide. Alpha, the guide wants to speak with you urgently. It's about the Ironheart.
Descendant, I have a responsibility to guide everyone on the proper use of the Ironheart. As such, I strongly recommend that you delay in using the Ironheart. If we use the Ironheart inside Albion, we may entice all of the Colossi to us. With our discovery of the final Ironheart, all the Ironhearts in Ingress have been exposed. Soon, the Ingress dimension will reach a state of entropy saturation. The energy emitted by the 3 Ironhearts is too great to be circulated naturally. If we close the dimensional wall now, it could disrupt this already strained energy circulation, leading to a greater disaster. The point where the circulation is disrupted will connect to the void dimension, and the location of Ingress will be divulged to all Colossi. Powerful Colossi like Devourer have already appeared. It would be wise to refrain from using the Ironheart now. What if we just...
Enough! I don't want to hear anything else you have to say. You can disconnect, Enzo. Reactivate the Ironheart in the Prime hands immediately.
Alpha, are you seriously going to go ahead with this? Even after hearing all of that? Please reconsider.
Okay, sounds like it's about to get noisy in HQ again.
Were you looking for me? As an executive officer, this whole situation is very confusing. Ever since the Magisters announced the dimension isolation theory, the Ironhearts and the dimensional walls have been the only way to save humanity. But now it looks like the Ironhearts can also bring disaster. This isn't a situation where we can just blindly trust the guide. Countless soldiers have lost their lives, and a huge amount of resources and time have been spent looking for the Ironhearts. We're talking about the hopes of humankind crumbling away here. But if what the guide says is true, we have to re-examine our plan for humanity, as well as reconsider the purpose of the Ironhearts. I thought it would be over once we found the Ironhearts, but things are getting more complicated. Oh, I'm receiving a transmission from Alpha. I think he's looking for you.
Descendant, return to HQ immediately. I'll fill you in on the operation. Nell and I have reached an agreement. I don't like it, but it's workable.
I gotta form an evolution suit so I can have more power! I'm just kidding.
There isn't much time.
More power.
But
You
first,
say.
I need to speak to you.
What is this? More power.
I
Everyone to
understand
speak my
that
name.
to attract
More
Colossi,
power.
but that can be solved by closing the dimensional wall. Not using the Ironheart when faced with this possibility is too great a sacrifice for humanity. There has been no bigger threat to us than the Colossi and the Vulgus. For humankind who has lived through such disasters, this is our best
It was
chance,
like one
and
last
we
time.
must bet
I was
everything
like,
on it.
yeah, one last time.
We'll use the Ironheart as planned.
Victory
However,
for one last time.
taking all opinions into consideration, we have decided to use the Ironheart at a different location, not in Albion. If you're concerned about what the guide said, we'll use the Ironheart somewhere else, away from Albion.
It's like, no, Spook,
And
don't give up on me now.
we
No,
found a good
let's
location
play
for
something
it.
else. No,
The White
I
Knight
believe
Gulch.
in us.
So far,
Said
Prime
that
Hands have
one
been
last
found in the
time.
following zones: the Albion Mountains,
That
the
wasn't it?
Hagios
One
Fields,
more
and the
time.
White Knight Gulch. The location
Feelings
of the
got
main
me
base of the Order
feeling
of
so
Truth.
free. I'm about to celebrate.
Yes, I did say
You got me
main
feeling
base,
so free.
but Vulgus occupation
One
of the White
more
Knight Gulch has
time.
declined by 50%, according to the latest reports. That means it's worth a shot. Also, the Vulgus forces have lost a large number of units over the last few decades. Even if we estimate the number of remaining forces to be high,
One
no
more
trouble defending the
time.
area near the Prime Hands. Descendant, go to the White Knight Gulch and secure the ruins containing the Prime Hands. Valby and Eugen should still be there. They were sent to investigate Ironheart traces. I'll have them support you. Enzo, if the guide acts suspiciously, report to me immediately.
Ooh.
You don't need to worry. The guide is an AI with no corporeal form. She can't utilize any physical force by herself. And we also have no way to stop the guide at this moment.
That is definitely a problem.
Ultimate shit.
Let's go down.
Beat me up, Scotty. That fire looks dope.
It's like Scorpion. Flame pot.
Yeah.
Do you need me to tell you now? Hey. HQ filled me in. You're gonna use the Ironheart here, apparently? How annoying. I had charts to write and other things to take care of. When exactly will I be able to look for my troop members? An operation? Oh. How are we gonna get to the Prime Hands? Well, you can work with Valby.
Now everything's gonna become obsolete in
Valby
that.
was in charge of battle recon, right up until you got here.
Yeah.
If I can
Gotta
offer
look
some
out for that
advice,
drop rate shit
don't get
though.
hurt, please. We're out of everything.
Very careful.
Medicine, bandages, my will to live. If I had one wish, it'll be that none of you got hurt. That way, there won't be anything to annoy me. Go catch up with Valby. I'll make preparations as well.
Eugen, we're all teammates. Can't you sweeten your attitude just a little bit?
Sorry, all out of sugar here.
I need to work harder. You have to understand, Eugen hasn't had a decent night's sleep ever since we got here. The medical corps unit he was in charge of went missing during combat. An emergency evacuation request came in from the main base of the Order of Truth. Eugen was taking care of some seriously wounded soldiers at the time, so he couldn't do anything. So to help him out, his medical corps unit responded to the request. They didn't take backup, and we lost contact with them. Then the enemy attacked and we were forced to retreat to here. That's how intense this area used to be. But I know HQ has said that the Vulgus presence here has decreased
I ain't gonna lie.
to less than 50% of what it was.
I bet that helmet kind of dope, different colors and shit.
Why would they reduce
Korea
their
space.
forces for no reason?
Oh, she just went
Anyway,
into the
we
did
should
a
take advantage
village
of the
splash
current situation and
in
find
the
our
water.
way to the
God
first
damn.
gate.
Okay,
If
that's,
enemy forces really have
I'm not
reduced,
mad at that.
we should be able to get through the gate without any problems. The prime hands are just beyond it.
Valby, do you want us to just barge through the gate? You sure your suit isn't affecting your brain?
What?
I'm asking you if you're out of your mind. The area near the gate is swarming with Order of Truth.
Ooh, these got 3.5% chance to get toxic converted. Look at that.
Stop looking at your charts and read the report from HQ.
Accelerate.
You're breaking through the gate. Please, let me know first.
Trash
I need to
shaft?
find
What
my
the
core
fuck?
members.
Of course, Doctor.
Seems like it's all venom and toxic shit in this area.
No chance!
I got that, what's the name? Is this all shit?
So we have to move quietly. Wait. I see Order of Truth scouts. They must be on patrol. Let's attack them before they spot us. I want you to take care of all of them before the alarm goes off.
Kill him with my nature. Or your skill, bro.
They're clearly scouts, but there's no alarm. Something's not right. Looking at the way they're just running at us, I don't think they have a real commander.
What?
We're gonna short out at this rate!
Yeah, say go back this way.
They're an improvised unit. If we eliminate whoever's giving orders, the rest of it will be as easy as sailing downstream. Enemy troops dispatched. I'll take care of the ones that got away.
According to the analysis report from the drone, the Vulgus gate can read biodata. I've contacted a biodata expert for help.
Eugen! Happy to help. What are friends for? If you can gather enough Vulgus DNA, I can build a dummy that will fool the gate. Eugen, did you hear me? I know you're probably busy.
Tingling chill down your spine. It's me.
Yes. That is Queen herself.
I'm sure the data we collect will be useful. There's something I need to personally attend to.
Oh, you did hear me. That's okay, of course. I'll isolate and organize the necessary data before sending it to you. We've got
Ah,
company.
shit.
Don't let them steal the data.
Wow. Start doing some fucking toxic shit. Quick.
Fucking hell.
It's not easy
Oh,
to
shit.
analyze order of truth DNA, so we need as much data as possible. It's very complex, and genetic mapping isn't easy. Protect the data, Descendant.
Like, what the fuck?
I can move. Literally just swarmed. Couldn't move anyone.
Like, this man. Hey, blocking this shit. Damn, dude, come over here and live with heavy. Well, failed that shit.
I got 15 now.
According to the analysis report from the drone, the Vulgus gate can read biodata. I've contacted a biodata expert for help.
Eugen! Happy to help. What are friends for? If you can gather enough Vulgus DNA, I can build a dummy that will fool the gate. Eugen, did you hear me? I know you're
No, we
probably
don't.
busy.
Yes, we did. Nope. No, we don't. Yes, we did.
I'm sure the data we collect will be useful. There's something I need to personally attend to.
Oh, you did hear me. That's okay, of course. I'll isolate and organize the necessary data before sending it to you. We've got company. Don't let them steal the data.
You can use the grappling hook while you're carrying them power packs.
should be enough. Eugen can thank me later.
Try breaking through now.
Is this the death god you spoke of? It is. I thought we had evaded it, but it was close behind us. Stay low and be careful. Unless you have a death wish.
Can't see us from that distance.
It appeared from nowhere and killed everything. Do you think mere distance matters?
I see. You said this monstery and massacred the demons.
The only method of escape is to get as far away from it as possible. I know this because it is how I survived until now.
Stop! It appears to be looking this way. Get down. And don't move.
It didn't see us. Do you now trust me? The best course of action is to get as far away from it as possible.
Agreed. Tell the others to stay low and keep moving. We must head south while evading this monster. Cody, commit its appearance and characteristics to the record. I have a terrible feeling it's not the only one out there.
need to go back and do this other mission. Just teleport back. Hey, I'm max level with this character, so goodbye, you Jess. You'll be fine.
Are you?
This area used to be teeming with the Order of Truth, but it looks like their numbers have reduced a lot. HQ made the right call.
Changing back.
As we have the drone, you can use it to gather data about the ancestor facility as well. You need to have the map. I have other things to do. You heard him. Let's keep moving toward the central area. I'm going to start data collection. It's a delicate process and generates specific waveforms that may attract the Vulgus. So I need you to keep them away from me. I've gathered all the necessary data. Fortunately, the drone is still intact.
Okay, that's the gate secured, but it feels like someone is watching us. I'm gonna have a look around. I'll catch you up.
Fine. I'll go on ahead.
Arcade covers 40% of the entire area. A point of note, the arcade corresponds to a single pattern, unlike the patterns of Descendants. According to the layout analysis results, the location of these readings is identical to that used for tombs and altars. If I compile all of the data we have gathered, there is a high probability that this is the tomb of one of the ancestors who died during the Civil War. The fact that they were laid to rest in such a deep location, either they were an ancestor of the high status, or they played an important role in incidents related to the Iron Hearts. I've identified a Vulgus communications frequency being transmitted nearby. It will likely contain information we need. We should investigate. The Ironheart isn't here. The Vulgus came to excavate the ancestor. They plan to use this to open the ancestor's vault.
I don't understand. Remains of an ancestor, a vault? What do you mean?
The vault contains an Ironheart. It may have been placed there intentionally to prevent someone from using the vault to extract DNA from the brain. Is likely because the vault can only be accessed through a bioscan.
If that's the case, then the occupant of this tomb is the same individual who locked the vault.
That's correct. They must be planning to use the DNA to allow them to bypass the biometric authentication and claim the Ironheart.
This device interferes with the sieve links. I'll restore the destructive communications. Noise removal complete. Checking content. Sender, Enzo. He says the Vulgus have been spotted moving to another zone.
Have they found a way to open the vault already? Damn it. We need to get to that vault.
Wait. We should secure the ancestors' remains and the data just in case. If the vault can only be accessed through the biometric authentication of specific DNA, then we'll need that DNA as well.
Reload! I have disabled the Vulgus data repository for now. I have also collected the data formatted sample of the remains.
Well, that's a relief. I can't stand it when things go according to Vulgus plans. Let's deal with these bastards quickly and get moving.
Oh, how the weak struggle to define their purpose. Humans truly are foolish and arrogant. Have you not yet learned that you are merely sacrificial offerings for us? Consider this an honor. Your flesh and blood will be offered for their glory.
Return to Albion to prepare for the next operation.
Need to take a picture of this shit. Oh, wrong button. Oh.
This doesn't look easy. Did it feel to you like someone or something was watching you during the battle? It definitely feels to me like someone's gaze has fallen on us. Ever since I access my abilities with water, I can sense when there's tiny ripples. I'd better spread out through the water and find where that gaze is coming from. I'll ask Eugen to transmit the operation details. Be careful, and listen to Dr. Harry.
Wait, Bobby. Now you want me to deal with ops transmissions? When will I be able to go find my core members?
I need to find out who has their eye on us. I'll also look in the water for traces of your core. So please, transmit the operation details.
That's a neat trick. I wish my RK abilities were like that, so I could hide in a cup of coffee or tea.
There you go again, making fun of me. My abilities are more uncomfortable than you realize.
Ops transmissions. What did I do to deserve this? Still, it's no easy feat to break through the gate, even if the enemy forces have decreased as much as HQ says they have. If you'd been here from the start, maybe my medical unit wouldn't have gone missing. It happened recently. 5 of my medical corps members, all missing. They went out on an emergency evacuation mission, but we lost contact.
You probably needed toxic Kadoki.
They shouldn't have been sent. None of them had arcade. Then the gate was shut, and there was a series of attacks. I didn't have a chance to even think of looking for them. So, as we've been able to get...
I should have had where you can like freeze the water when she do it. That would have been dope.
Right in front of us anyway, and the prime hands are going anywhere. The real problem is, how are we going to clear out the
I might see if there was like team abilities
How about we see if we
and
can
it
find
changed depending on who you want.
while we take down enemies?
Come out combos.
Yeah.
Chain reacts to come
I'll
on.
transmit those as our operation details.
Why did more games not have that managed?
Corps members deserve to be
The world
found and
doesn't.
returned home. They should be
Why make a
discharged
co-op
from
game where
active
you
service
can't?
too.
The only real co-op
I'm
actions
gonna
is
tell
like
you
a
what.
fucking high five or something. You know what I mean?
I'm gonna tell you what game. The only game that had it. That had that. Oh, that seemed like it was just like this.
The Ironheart is waiting to be transported to your location. Equipment and forces are also waiting to be deployed to fortify the ruins. Alpha has been looking forward to this moment. Considering the circumstance that humanity finds itself in, it makes sense. However, Descendant, consider, do you really need to use the Ironheart? If you are in a position where you are unable to object, unless you or the Descendants will it otherwise, I will also follow the will of humanity from this point forward. I was created to serve humanity, and I believe demonstrating the result of using the Ironheart is a helpful part of that. Humans tend to prioritize results over process. If they view a result as a certainty, they will justify the process. Therefore, I consider this current process to be justified. Please take care of the Ironheart, Descendants.
Guide, your last comment made it sound like you've given up on the current situation. Is that really how you feel?
I have not given up on anything, Eugen. Just as you have not given up on your medical corps members, despite there being only a flicker of hope.
What do you mean? My core members are still alive.
The entrance to the ruins is blocked. We need to get an engineering unit to break through. We'll send you an engineering unit once all Vulgus near the entrance have been removed.
to the HQ. Over and out. What a pain in the ass.
Descendant, I've been waiting for you.
Wait. What is that voice?
It seems to be the voice of the ruin's internal system. But we have no records of any such system.
Perhaps the ruins are reacting to the Ironheart. This is a good sign.
There are a significant number of Vulgus sitting down there.
I believe you can handle that many. It was a much tougher situation when the investigative corps first discovered the ruins. I lost all of my teammates in that operation. It was a powerful descendant who was being considered for commander. I want to eliminate all those who fell in that operation by seizing the Ironheart. Descendant, I will send you the room by comparing it with past records. Use it to get to the prime hand. Electromagnetic energy. You need to be extra careful while there. The area around the red sphere and areas connected to the prime hands, or any Ironheart, have powerful electromagnetic fields. It's one of the clues that humans have used to locate the Ironhearts. Slowly but surely.
We'll test your qualifications. Link your okay.
Descendant, we have detected a Vulgus signal moving toward you. You might need our aid to open the gate. Now, has such a system existed in the past?
According to past records, no. I'll keep looking.
There is a terminal I have never found. There is such a device in these ruins.
Strange. The Ancestors' ruins have never looked like this before. Have you heard anything from the guide?
This is Eugen. The guide did mention these ruins were unusual. They don't seem to have any detailed information either.
Alpha, should we abort the operation? Honestly, I would prefer to delay using the Ironheart.
We've already had this conversation. Can't you just trust me for once?
It's not about who's right or wrong, Alpha. I just want to use the information we received from beings more advanced than us strategically.
We can't turn back based on a mere feeling. We've come too far. There is a lot at stake with this operation. Descendant, the place where you are fighting is a very important facility. According to the Magister's analysis, it has a cooling system which is necessary to activate the prime hands. Any remaining Vulgus will hinder the activation. I want you to eliminate all enemies. Over and out. Descendant, we found records that say you need a phase shift device in order to reach the prime hands. But the terminal necessary to activate it is in a very dangerous location. The quantum disintegration trap is activated, and the structure that leads to the terminal is completely destroyed.
Why, you
Please,
little...
be careful.
Why, you little... My shield! Ah! Shit! Are you serious?
It worked!
My shield!
The phase shift device has been activated. Now we can get to the prime hands.
It's time to face the truth!
Descendant, Vulgus signals are detected all around you. You're surrounded.
Seal the dimensional wall and the location of Ingress will be exposed. If that is what HQ wished. Then, I hope they learn their lesson from this. Descendant, look here. Stemming the flow of dimensional energy will only attract the attention of the club. The dimensional wall must not be touched. Watch it! It is my role to protect you. created to help humanity. My task now is... Descendants, I did not wish for this to happen. But if I had continued to oppose the use of the Ironheart, any trust you had in me would have been lost. I had no other choice but to wait for the best moment to effectively reveal my purpose. Descendant, can you guess what my purpose may be, and what the final option is? To ensure humanity's survival? When we were first linked, we both said we needed the Ironhearts. That for humankind, an Ironheart was a means to close the dimensional wall. In which case, why would a guide need Ironhearts? To deliver them to humankind? No, Descendants. The reason why I need the Ironhearts is to ensure their destruction. If the dimensional wall is closed, a much bigger cataclysmic event will occur, as you have witnessed. However, so long as the dimensional wall exists, the energy emitted from any Ironheart will always draw entities from other dimensions to Ingress. For humankind and Ingress to truly experience peace, all Ironhearts must be destroyed. This is what the ancestors have passed down to me. The regret of your forebears with the future generation as your only hope. Descendants, now is the time to choose. Please, I hope all of humankind will accept the sacred mission left behind by the ancestors.
Hold on a sec. Are you going to destroy the Ironheart? That's your true purpose?
If that's the case, the Ironhearts could have just been destroyed in the first place.
She probably didn't know until she saw what happened when we used one. And there's no way Alpha would have allowed it.
It seems there are no other options.
Descendants, I have received the details of your conversation with the guide. I wish to speak with the Descendants regarding the operation. No, regarding the future of humanity. I invite you all to return to HQ. Not a question about the operation? Destroying the Ironheart. I'll be honest, it's shocking. I must admit, had I known about this from the start, I would not have used the guide as a strategic asset at all. However, the only reason I'm still calm, even after hearing all of this, is because the operation to close the dimensional wall failed. The enduring wish of humanity was all in vain. Damn it. However, Descendants, the destruction of the Ironheart is not a decision I can make on my own. Have you ever wondered why the Magisters continue to assist humankind? Officially, our alliance with the Magisters has its roots in our fight against a common enemy, the Vulgus. However, there is an inconvenient truth. Something which Albion headquarters has classified as top secret. The Magisters want the Ironhearts for their own purposes. The reason they came to us is because their ambition for the Ironhearts differed from Corell's. Humankind entered into an agreement with the Magisters to receive scientific technology and resources, in exchange for finding and delivering the Ironhearts to them. Closing the dimensional wall was also a common goal, born from the mutual understanding between humankind and the Magisters. But their true aim was entirely different. Which is why, if we destroy the Ironheart without consulting them, we will no longer have the support of the Magisters. Descendants, humanity is in a terrible position where we're unable to survive on our own. Without the Magister's technology, we can no longer plan for our future. I was afraid we would become dependent upon this new entity, the Guide, when faced with this situation. That is why I rejected the Guide. And all of this is why we cannot immediately destroy the Ironheart. We are caught between a rock and a hard place. I need some time to collect my thoughts. I also need to discuss this with the Council of Magisters. For the time being, please obey Nell's command and proceed with the operation. Until I return, I would like the Descendants to consider this development and the future of humanity. We'll discuss our ultimate decision at a later time.
Descendants, I understand everyone will be feeling very confused right now, myself included. However, in times such as these, we need to focus on operations and prepare for the enemy's counteroffensive directed at the Ironheart. It just so happens that Valby has returned from recon with some promising intel. And since this mission is critical to the White Knight Gulch occupation, I need you to join Valby and Eugen as part of it. In the meantime, the executive officers will assist Albion and Alpha.